Sorry, guys. No luck. I thought you might be at the homeless shelter. She works there off and on. They haven't seen her.
Do you have any other thoughts?
Mac is kind of a loner. And she has been awful moody lately.
Yeah, well, what about all those questions she was asking?
What kind of questions?
Well, she wanted to know what we thought was going on between Billy and Brittany, which is kind of strange because I wouldn't even think Mac would care about those two.
There's still a couple more friends of hers that she might be with. I'll check around.
Could you? I'd appreciate it. Okay, listen, if you hear anything, just give me a call. Let me give you this. And call Mrs. Chancellor, all right? Because she's worried to death.
Oh, I'm sure Mac will be fine. She's probably going to turn up really soon.
I hope you're right. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it.
I hate that Mac is so damn stubborn. Won't tell her friends what she's feeling. I'm gonna check a couple more places just in case.
Watched.
I gotta admit, that's pretty damn incriminating.
Well, at least there was a break in the action.
My God, the low-budget bow house might have been X-rated.
You know, if Victor Newman had half a brain, he would realize that hiring you was a stroke of genius on his daughter's part. I mean, after all, who is as good as you in a brand new field, huh?
Thank you. You're good for my ego.
Oh, I didn't realize your ego needed stroking.
Well, you know, I felt a little twinge here and there when you got caught up in talking about Saint Christine.
Oh, jealous?
Maybe a little. Mostly I'm worried.
About what?
About you. She's dangerous, Michael. She's a very dangerous, partner or no partner.
Dangerous? Come on.
And I think she's gotten under your skin.
Where in the world is this coming from?
It's coming from what you told me. I think that you said her openness to you made you feel so good.
Yes, because it was just so out of the norm.
And you loved being her port in a storm, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. It was nice. Having her lean on me for a change instead of looking at me like I was something that she wanted to stomp on. Yeah.
I'm just saying, be careful. Be very careful.
You know something I don't?
Can't you remember what she did to me? It's because of Christine that I don't have my son. It's because of Christine that my son is touring around Europe with Danny somewhere, which I agreed to, I know. But still, my little boy's birthday is coming up. My little boy. And I don't know even where to send a card. Why are you looking at me like that?
I just realized something.
What?
Ever since you've been back to Genoa City, I'd almost forgotten why you left. You know, everything we went through. You know, the court case. What it cost you. have to know how sorry I am.
I know how sorry you are. It wasn't your fault, Michael. Christine had the cards stacked up against us, but that's what I'm talking about. Don't you understand? Under that beautiful, virginal exterior is a barracuda who, given any chance, will rip your heart out. And you know that, Michael. You went to prison because of her.
Michael Baldwin. Oh, Mr. Haley, yes, I did receive those documents. Yeah, you know, I'll have my secretary fax them to you. Yes, right away.
Wow, look here. It's Christine. Christine, were your ears burning? We were just talking about you.
I'll have to call you right back, Mr. Haley. Yeah, no, I will, yes. Thank you.
I feel like such a jerk, Jack. How the hell did this happen?
Hey, from all I could see, you weren't initiating the action.
Yeah, maybe not, but I wasn't resisting either.
Look, you were playing a role. Give yourself a break. You think Mackenzie saw that?
She didn't need to. She got a worse eye full of Brittany and me, apparently.
What do you mean? How'd that happen?
I guess she must have realized the cameras were shut off. So she came out to the pool house, checked things out. She saw us, Brittany and me, doing it. Now, how the hell am I going to explain this?
You were talking about me?
Only in the most glowing terms. Right, Michael?
Well, I'm surprised you're back. I thought you were gone for the day.
Obviously.
You have a problem?
No.
Well, something I can help you with.
Michael, if there was, this isn't the right time. Apparently, you're busy.
Yes, he is.
Well, Phyllis, I think there's something that Christine needs to say to me.
I'm sure she does. I'm sure she wants to say something to you, but the point is, do you want to listen?
Never mind. Forgive my
Oh,
interruption.
wait, Chris. Phyllis was just leaving anyway, weren't you, Phyllis? Yes.
Are you kidding me?
So I will call you.
Let go of me.
Call you.
Oh.
I'm afraid you're going to have to pay for that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Anyway. Is there something on your mind? Because, let's hear it. You got my full attention.
Hey, Vicky, I have something for you.
What?
Brash and Sassy holiday distribution list that Ryan has been working on. Here you go.
I don't know why he didn't deliver this himself.
So how's Phyllis doing?
Good. On time, raring to go.
I'll bet. A real go-getter, huh?
Yep, that's why I hired her.
So I take it that we'll be meeting with her to discuss everything?
No, I've already gone over that.
Meaning that you plan to handle the lady on your own.
Listen, Neil, she'll be working for Brash and Sassy, dealing with Brash and Sassy's products. If I need any help from the parent company, I'll let you know.
Okay, hey, don't get so defensive. I'm not trying to step on your toes.
Okay, good. Just so you know, I did lay down some ground rules for Ms. Summers.
Tell me one of those rules was to stay out of your father's path?
Oh, yeah. She got that loud and clear.
So, we meet again.
Hello, Victor. It's good to see you.
I thought you would stay as far away from me as possible.
Well, actually, I was given that advice.
And you ignored it.
What can I say? It's not my style. I prefer facing things head on.
And that's why you came by here.
You're aware that I'm on your payroll.
I've heard, yes.
Well, I intend to do a first-class job for Brash and Sassy.
The way you did this summer for Jabot.
Ah, you logged on the website. You checked out my work.
Do you think I did?
Actually, No, I think your daughter did. And I think she was quite impressed.
So impressed that she lured you away from the competition.
You know, Victor, I have to say that, I'm confused, for lack of a better word, by your reaction to me. I mean, we didn't part in the best of terms.
And you thought I might not want you around, yeah?
Yeah. Frankly, I had concerns about us coming face to face again.
Your concerns were quite right.
Apparently. Actually, I thought that you tossed me out on... Well, you know. But I'm glad to see that you've let bygones be bygones. Put the past behind us, as it were. For the good of the company, right? That is what you've decided, isn't it?
What do you mean it can't be? Oh, what's going on?
What you said about Brittany. How you asked her if there was a connection between her anger at Billy and her issues with Mac.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm not all that sure there is a connection. I mean, yes, they're both happening at the same time. Brittany has a problem with Billy, and she's got a problem with Mac, but that doesn't necessarily mean that... There's Billy. Why don't you ask him?
No. No, I can't talk to Billy, not yet.
All right. What's going on? Why aren't you in school?
I don't have class till second period.
Oh, well, in that case, can I get you something?
Actually, I was wondering if I could have my old job back.
Okay, we'd love to have you.
Thanks, Sharon.
I bet it's difficult, huh?
What?
Well, getting back into the grind, you know, work, school, after having such a terrific summer. I mean, I can just imagine all the fun you and your friends had, getting involved with,
Hi, Mac. Glad to see you're back. We were all so worried about you. Look, we were all at the Globe by Jabot house together the whole summer. And Brittany can be kind of snobby. I think Mac gets on Britt's nerves. Plus, sometimes Billy's so protective of Mac. Which I know Britt's never been too thrilled about, which could explain...
A lot of things.
Well, I mean, just because Billy and Mac are close, you think it goes beyond that?
No. It can't be true.
Hey, Ralph. There you are. Hey, do you have a copy of the Chem Lab schedule?
Brianna, would you mind? I want to talk to Billy.
Okay, I'll see you later.
You look pretty upset. Something wrong?
How did
our daughter come in contact with tuberculosis, Nicholas? My God, people can die from tuberculosis. Mom, Miguel.
Hello, sweetheart. How's my beautiful daughter and her wonderful family?
The role of Rihanna Minor is now being played by Alexis Thorpe.
Thought I'd find you here.
Rihanna, hey, what's up?
That's what I want to know. Is it true?
What true?
What JT's saying. There was a fight between you and Billy yesterday.
It wasn't a fight. I hit Billy, which he deserved, and a hell of a lot more.
Hey,
Hey,
how you doing?
not great.
Your lip looks better.
Yeah, I guess so.
Prowl really went overboard hitting you like that.
Well, I deserved it. I would have done the same thing. Anyway, it doesn't bother me getting socked. If it would clear the air, I'd tell Rao to hit me again, but it won't. Rao and I are never going to be friends again. I'll never be able to get over what I've done.
Never's a long time, Billy.
Do you really think it's possible Rao could get over what's happened?
I'm saying you messed up, big time. But that doesn't change the fact that deep down you're a pretty good guy.
I'm glad you can say that, even now.
Well, don't make too much of it.
I won't. Look, Brittany, I'm really very, very sorry for the way I hurt you. Can you believe that?
I'm beginning to.
Let me get this straight. You want me to tell you why Billy won't talk to you?
You would be doing him a favor. A young man of his age needs a healthy relationship with his mother.
This really is something. You're asking me for insight into your precious
Mackenzie,
son.
come on. You may not like me, you may not want to help me, but you are the logical person to ask. You just spent all summer with him. You see him at school all the time.
We don't have the same classes.
Okay, fine, but you claim to be his friend?
Jill, you're asking the wrong person.
Oh, for Pete's sake, don't use your animosity towards me as an excuse.
I don't need any excuses.
Meaning what? You refuse to help him? But then, you never think of anybody but yourself. Why should you want to help my son?
How could telling you anything help Billy?
Because I'm his mother.
Yeah, but he wants nothing to do with you. That says a lot about how he feels, doesn't it, Jill? So if I did want to help Billy, no way I'd involve you.
Wait. You have not said that you don't know what the problem is, only that you don't want to tell me.
Draw your own conclusions.
So you do know what's troubling him.
Like I said.
I know what you said. What I'm hearing is somebody who's so self-absorbed they won't lift their little finger to help somebody they claim is their friend.
Billy and I aren't friends. Do you hear me, Jill? We are not friends.
I'll give you my home phone number. This way, if I'm not at the coffee house, you can contact me there. Look, don't hesitate to call anytime. Day or night, I'm available.
Thanks.
I should probably get going.
Nina, wait. What has Ryan told you about his living arrangements?
Well, obviously more than he's told you. You're taking this rather personally.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
You have plans of your own for Ryan, don't you?
I am focused squarely on Ryan's welfare.
No. No, you're thinking of Ryan in romantic terms, and Trisha coming back to town has messed up those plans.
Look, you and I both know what that woman is capable of. How can you say I shouldn't be concerned?
Ryan thinks she's making progress.
Well, he's been fooled before.
Okay, for argument's sake, let's say that you're right. What do you want to do? You want to form an ex-wives rescue mission?
You know, I knew it was a mistake coming. Do you go ahead, be flip. Trisha is bad news for Ryan. And you can ignore the situation if you want to, but whatever happens, it's on your head.
So that's all we know right now, which isn't much. Except that if Cassie does have...
Sweetheart, you just told me that the doctor said that nothing is for sure, that the skin test results don't necessarily mean that Cassie has an active case of tuberculosis.
Which is why the doctor is going to take a chest x-ray this afternoon. Oh, Mom. I lost my daughter for so many years. All I knew was that I had a child out there, somewhere. And now that she's finally back in my life, in our lives, you know, it just took so long to get everything straightened out. And everything's been perfect lately. And the thought that Cassie could have... God, Mom. She has to be all right. My little girl has to be all right.
To you and Bradley, the very best.
Thank you very much. I've been hogging the spotlight for way too long. You said you had some news?
It pales in comparison.
Oh, what is it?
Reese called me last night.
Yeah?
I got the all clear medically, and they've given me the green light to go back to work tomorrow.
Oh, my God. What do you mean, pales in comparison? That's huge.
I've got to admit, I am thrilled. I mean, sitting at home, I was getting so bored, I thought I was going to go out of my mind. I can't wait to see that hospital again.
Yeah, you get to go back there as a doctor this time, not a patient. Because you're 100% well. That's what's exciting.
Hey, exciting is your news. Now tell me, have you two set the date?
No. And Brad doesn't really want a long engagement.
Really? Mm-hmm. That surprises me.
Why?
Well, you know you really want to marry the man, and you're as pregnant as you are. I would have thought you'd tie the knot before that baby came along. Unless?
Unless what? I get it. You think I'm still carrying a torch for Victor, don't you? Guess what? I'm not going to deny it. I do still have feelings for Victor. They're not completely gone. Are you satisfied?
Everything. What does that mean?
Your mom knows you and Mac were together all summer.
How? Did Brittany tell her?
I don't think so.
Well, then who did?
Story's getting around, Billy. Everybody knows. Joe was bound to get wind of it sooner or later, especially since you watches Mac's every move.
Man, I bet my mom freaked.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Does Mac know?
Whether your mom's on her? Oh, yeah.
Well, how's she react? Is she okay?
Not really. But no, she didn't run. I called over earlier and checked in.
Who'd you talk to? Catherine?
Yeah. She and Mr. Reynolds know everything. Mac told him what's going on last night. They're standing by her.
Oh, that's good. They'll keep a lookout for her. Keep my mom the hell away from her.
Too late, Billy.
What do you mean?
Your mom's already got to Mac.
What?
Yeah, I caught up with her at the coffee house yesterday. She was giving Mac all kinds of hell.
Mackenzie, I've told you time and time again, if you're worried about Jill, please don't be. Darling, no, listen to me. I think I got through to her, and I seriously don't think she will do anything. But if she does try, oh my God, she will rue the day. Oh, darling, please, go on to school, please. I think you had your share of Jill's venom for one day.
I'm not gonna leave you here with her.
Oh, please, I've survived many a year in that woman's company. Oh, the things that she has done to me. And I can handle them. But to torment my only granddaughter? That I will not tolerate.
Grandma, you're so stressed out. It's worrying me. Maybe you ought to come with me.
Go to school. Don't be so ridiculous.
Well, then somewhere else. Maybe the coffee house. Or anywhere. At least until she's gone, okay?
You mean flown away on a broomstick?
How can you make jokes when she's upset you so much?
Well, darling, you either laugh or you go stark raving mad, huh? All right, now come on. You run along, and everything's going to be fine. Just remember that we're all behind you. And it's going to be all right. I promise you. I will see to it. Personally.
I love you too, Grandma.
Hi, Victoria. Good morning.
Hi.
Breakfast for one?
Oh, only if I can hide under a table somewhere.
Oh, I guess we're having a bad morning.
Yeah, it's certainly turning out that way. But you know what? I think I might have found something to cheer me up. Excuse me. Morning, ladies. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Would it matter if you were?
You know, Ashley, a little bird told me that you might be getting engaged to Brad. Is that true?
Why do I know?
Well, so I can be among the first to congratulate you, of course.
Of course.
Both of you. I can't think of any two people who deserve each other more. Excuse me. Hello?
Hi, sweetheart. This is Daddy. You there?
Yeah, Dad, I'm here. I'm sorry, I was just a little distracted.
Okay, we would like you to come out to the ranch.
You're at Mom's?
Yes. And she and I would like you to come here as soon as you can, right?
Yeah, sure, I'll be right out. Shoot! I don't know what I was thinking. I should have put you on with my father. I'm sure he would have wanted to congratulate you as well.
Well, thanks, Counselor. I appreciate your time. I'm sure this information will be very interesting to my fiancée.
Fiance? Oh, God.
Ben, I've been unexpectedly interrupted. I'm going to have to get back to you. Sorry.
Please tell me I heard wrong.
You didn't. You heard right. Ash accepted.
Hormones have finally taken over her brain, huh?
Jack, you can snort and paw at the ground all you want, but this is a done deal. Now, I don't want you for brother-in-law any more than you want me.
Do me a big favor. Don't use the word brother-in-law around me. I'm not too crazy about you being part of my family again.
All right, listen, I got 3 words for you. Live with it. This is out of your hands. And don't even think about making life miserable for your sister when she is a month away from giving birth.
Don't you tell me how to treat my sister.
I will tell you what I damn well please. The time for fighting this is over. Ash and I are getting married. I'm going to be that baby's father. And I'm thrilled about it. So is Ash. Now all your sister wants is to be happy and peaceful, and I'm going to make sure that she is just that. Which means I will not put up with your whining and provoking her every step of the way. If you can't be supportive, then keep your mouth shut.
I will always be supportive of my sister. As for you...
What? Come on, Jack, say it. What?
Fine, I will say this once. Do not, I repeat, do not mess up with Ashley like you did with Tracy. You better come through for her, be the husband and father she needs, or you will have me to answer to. In case it isn't clear, I won't be offering my congratulations. I may stop by and offer my sister my condolences.
I see little St. Mackenzie has trotted off to school. Not phasing me, Catherine. My case has been proved. Your precious granddaughter is untrustworthy. She is totally unsuitable for my son. She's a young girl on the make. He's a boy from a good family. Do I have to paint you a picture?
Well, you must be thinking back to your own experience, Jill, because I know the kind of woman you're describing, and it certainly isn't Mackenzie. It's you.
Look, I am determined to protect my son. Now, you can criticize me all you want, but I happen to know that if the tables were turned, you would be doing exactly the same thing.
Oh, but the tables were turned, and I did not harass Billy. I gave him the benefit of the doubt for Mackenzie's sake.
Oh, please.
I showed incredible restraint because if anyone proved untrustworthy, it was your son. No, look at his history. He is the problem.
You are wrong. Would you please open your eyes, old woman? I don't know if it was how she was brought up or how she was born, but Mackenzie is a bad seed.
I will not tolerate that kind of talk in my home.
Well, this is my home, too. Now get out of my face. Oh.
People in your life. That's funny, Abbott. I didn't realize you had any, loser.
Yeah, you're one to talk. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, trashing people behind their backs.
You ought to be glad I told your mom. At least she finally knows the truth.
Well, you think you did me a favor?
Make me out to be the bad guy all you want. Let's see how you feel when you're on the receiving end for a change.
What are you blabbing about, JT?
Time for me to set you straight on a few things, Abbott.
One way. Didn't Tomas used to live in upstate New York?
And his editors are in the city, aren't they?
Yeah, Hugh Abernathy.
All right, well, maybe they had a last-minute meeting.
The reason why Tomas was so depressed is because his publishers dropped him. I had no idea. This is why I'm so concerned. If you had heard his voice on that phone.
Well, don't you think it's worth a shot? Maybe we should give the editors a call.
Yeah. To Abernathy, if you don't mind.
No.
I know you're worried, but he can take care of himself. Forget if he has been drinking.
Voicemail. I'll try back in a few minutes. Nina, at least we know where he is now.
Why New York?
Unless what?
It's such a big place. It's so easy to lose yourself. You really think he's that desperate? I don't know, but I have to wonder.
You know, Nina, there's really not much more we can do. I can contact my people in New York, but I really
you can't promise me anything.
Yeah.
I'll be home if you find out anything, okay? Wait, do you want me to go with you? No, I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. If you need anything. Thanks.
All right, that's enough about your brother. Tell me about the wedding.
Well, you are going to be the father of the bride.
Well, that's why I want to help. What can I do?
Well, I haven't talked this over with Brad yet, but would it be all right if we got married at your house?
Of course, honey. Would you like me to contact some wedding
That'd
consultants?
be great. We don't have too much time.
You set a date?
November 10th.
Oh, Ashley, that is so soon.
I know. I wasn't really in a rush, but Brad convinced me it would be best.
Well, honey, that's a lot to accomplish in a matter of weeks.
I know, but Brad wants us to be married before the baby arrives. He wants my child to be born with two parents. Isn't that sweet? It means so much to him, Dad.
I guess people really can change. Well, look now, if that's what Brad wants, I couldn't agree more. I think the sooner that you get married, the better.
Thanks, Daddy.
Okay, well, I can see you still need some time for your wounds to heal. All right. You know, FYI, Jack, I'm not giving up on you. You're gonna realize that we can separate our personal and business lives. And when you come to that realization, when that day comes, you're gonna see how rewarding a relationship with me can be.
Don't hold your breath.
It's so funny that you say that, seeing as how I just took yours away.
You got something to say, JT? Spit it out.
Well, you and Mac were playing Brittany and Ralph for fools all summer. Guess what? Me and Britt were playing you for a fool. And we got it on in your pool house.
Bull.
Oh, it's true.
Why would Brittany hook up with you?
A lot of girls dig me, man. Besides, it's when she first started getting suspicious about you and Mac.
JT, if you're gonna start talking trash...
It's even better, Abbott. That last night, when you guys were doing that stupid Glow by Jabot house bit. Yeah, when you finally scored with Brittany. Well, she had the whole thing planned. Set it up so Mac would walk in on you two. Get an eyeful. And she played you, Abbott. And she broke your little girlfriend's heart in the process. Talk about payback. And you're the one left holding the bag.
Mrs. Abbott, maybe you should work this out with Billy yourself.
Don't you think I'd like to? My son wants nothing to do with me.
How do you expect me to change that?
By making him see the light about Mackenzie. Look, the one thing that you and I have always agreed on is that we didn't like her. And now that she's done this to you, it's all the more reason that we shouldn't trust her.
Billy's guilty too.
Oh, it's only because that girl has corrupted him.
I'm sorry, but your son's no angel.
I see what you're trying to do. You're trying to act like you don't care about Billy anymore.
He hurt me.
But you still have feelings for him, don't you?
Even if that were true, if I were to help you, that would just make things worse between us. I'm sorry, Mrs. Abbott, but I don't think there's anything I can do for you.
Brittany. You really ought to know by now that when it comes to my son, it's not good to be on my bad side. Think about that.
Are we finished?
For now.
God. Oh, where have you been? Do you have any idea what you have put me through?